My childhood classmate and neighbor, hetero male, who married his high school sweetheart, was getting banged by a guy on the reg senior year. My house was their go-between senior year of high school. 09. I get a text from Keith, oh yes, a random friend of a friend, asking if he could park his car in my driveway for a few hours that night. Although he went to my school, I'd met him a total of one time prior to this text. A friend of mine, Becca, dropped me off at home after school a few weeks prior to this text, and Keith, her friend from theater, was riding passenger. He was big, black, and boisterous. Think Jacob's boyfriend Zach from Abbott Elementary, and did most of the talking during that 15-minute drive. So, of course, I remembered him. When I got his text, honestly didn't think anything of it, didn't ask questions, and knowing me back then, probably responded with a quick sure or yeah, IDC. When Keith gets to my house at around 9 p.m., he rings my doorbell, my dad answers, and as he put it later, he just let himself in. I was under the impression Keith was simply parking his car in my driveway for a few hours, so didn't bother to tell my parents. Back then I was a bit of a nerd. Super shy, total lack of confidence, had like 4 friends, all from childhood, and never really went out of my way to make more come high school. So my dad was all around confused, LOL. And honestly, so was I. Either way, Keith's here. In my house, it's pretty late on a school night and his voice carries, so I shuffle him us down to the basement. This is where he tells me what's actually going on. So, you know your neighbor Ryan? Yeah, we're not friends or anything, but he's lived there all my life. Well, we met doing the musical together last year, right? Okay. So one day this past summer, he invites me over to his house, right? Okay. Said his family was away on vacation and had the house to himself. So I assumed it was party invite, right? Nope. When I get there, it's just us. House completely empty. Haha, wait, what? I'm confused. He invited me over to hook up. Wait, what? Keith proceeds to tell me that they tried to meet up, hook up one other time, but he got spooked. Ryan had asked him to park down the street and wait in the car until his family fell asleep. As Keith was sitting there waiting, our neighborhood cops, more like private security patrolling the streets, slowly drove by and looked at him funny. So he said, nah, not worth it, went home, and hadn't been back. Until, that is, Becca dropped me off the other week, which had then got him thinking. I'm in total disbelief at this point. Ryan, popular, pretty boy Ryan, who wouldn't even look in my direction at the bus stop growing up. Ryan, who definitely has a steady girlfriend. Ryan, who was on literal homecoming court with said steady girlfriend. That Ryan? Whoa, wild, wild. Keith then asks if he can hang here with me until Ryan gives him the okay to come over, aka when his family falls asleep. He finally leaves at around 11:30 p.m. For the next 7 or so months till end of senior year and throughout that summer, before I left for college, university, once a month like clockwork, Keith would text me asking to park his car in the driveway. Every month he'd park his car, come inside, hang out with me in my basement, typically 2 to 3 hours until the all okay text came through from Ryan. He'd then head over on foot, and I'd head to bed. Ryan's steady girlfriend from high school is now his wife, and mother of their 2 kids. True high school sweethearts. How cute. If only she knew.